want to share with you how I go about making a t-shirt quilt. The very first step is collecting the t-shirts that you want to use for the quilt. These two piles are for one of my daughters that is getting ready to make her quilts. I have two older daughters that have two quilts each, an A quilt and a B quilt. The A quilt is the shirts that they really love, and the B quilt's the ones that, they're not so happy about. But they learn how to sew on the B quilt, and I do the A quilt, so they have one really nice shirt quilt. So I collect shirts for the person I want to make the quilt for. These two piles are for my dad. Here's a picture of him on a t-shirt from the 80s. The dot matrix is pretty funny. And then things from their life or t-shirts they've gotten throughout their lives. I have one child who wants a Broadway one, so we have a bunch in her room stacked up. This bag is Wonder Woman. It's a comic quilt, but for girls. I did a Marvel DC comic quilt a year ago Christmas. And you can see that on my blog, thesecretisgratitude.com, or you can see that on my YouTube channel. And I also did a Sesame Street one that year for a different child. And there's all the Mickey Mouse. Those are all Mickey Mouse. Those are all Princess. Those are the ones I haven't sorted yet. I did a Snoopy one for a different daughter a couple of years back. We've done Tweety and Winnie the Pooh. These are just extra shirts that I use for the backs. You need two shirts. You need a front and a back. But if I'm going to use the front and the back of a t-shirt, then I need an extra back. These ones are just funny ones, and some ones I thought my daughter might actually wear. These are all Star Wars. These are all Disney. So when I go to a secondhand store, I flip through the store and I find t-shirts that I like. Usually I won't pay more than $2 for them. But I have on like the DC shirt, I spent $5 a t-shirt at all the local stores. Couldn't find very many secondhand, but so, and then this bin over here is mine. They're all cut up mostly into squares from my teenagehood growing up. I have two bins in the other room for my mother who passed away, and I want to make hers for my siblings, some quilts for my siblings. And there's some more of mine that I haven't actually cut up yet. But basically, you just start collecting. And if you're not sure, like these, I have a bunch of pillowcases that the kids have gotten. These are their basketball and soccer shirts from when they're teens when they were a kid. We've done cheer and drill team, dance teams. And here's all of her dance sweatshirts. These are church camps, 4-H, things like that. These are mostly college. This one is, she loves Zelda. And so I found this for $2 at a secondhand store and bought it just because that's her very favorite game. So she's gone as Link for Halloween, and she's got all the different costume for that. So anyway, you collect t-shirts, and this is a ton because I just bought over the last month. I've bought all of the Wonder Woman, pretty much the Princess ones, a lot for my dad's. I've found about 12 Broadway ones, and all of these Disney and Star Wars, and a couple of funny ones. I have a t-shirt collection that's just silly t-shirts that I want to make a quilt out of for myself. I've never actually made one and kept it for myself, and I've made a lot of these for friends and family. So basically, start collecting, saving the shirts that you want to use, and then check out my blog, thesecretisgratitude.com, and look at how I make even hats, baseball hats, and different kind of hats into squares, how I use overalls, jeans, pockets, things like that. And but this is the first process, is collecting and then sorting. You can sort by color, event, year. You can start chronologically. I usually let them pick their favorites, put them on one quilt, then we pick their second favorites, put them on a separate quilt. Try to keep the colors varied so they're not 3 reds in a row type of thing. And but I talk about that on a different video, but I just wanted to show you how I sort. So then what I do is I take a bag and I write on it Disney, Star Wars, scrap, funny shirts, Dad, Broadway, and all the bags have writing on them, so I can stick them all in 2 totes, and then just when I find a new one at a store or a yard sale for cheap, I'll throw it in there. And when I have enough, I probably have enough Disney, Mickey and Minnie, that whole bag right over there is Mickey and Minnie, to now lay them out, and I'll do a video on that if I do that soon. I'm trying to get this daughter's done, so I had to pull everything out that has been stored for years to get all of her t-shirts so we could take, these are all hers right here, these 4 bags, whatever, and this tote, so that I can take them up and we can work on her quilts this weekend. So anyway, thanks for watching. Check out my blog and have a blessed day.